Welcome back to Budget Builds. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button, like the video, possibly leave a comment of what you'd like to see. It really helps the channel out. So this week, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be continuing on converting the Chevy Caprice into a Holden Caprice. So this week, what we've got is we've got these fog light inserts, and we're going to be adding fog lights to the lower bumper. I'll go ahead and put everything that I have here that you'll need to complete this project in the description. The fog light insert plastics, these are Cadillac fog lights I got off Rock Auto. Those will also be in the description. They did come with bulbs. They were halogens, but I've already done the LEDs, so I went ahead and ordered the LED conversions. So that'll be in the link. You're also gonna need a wiring harness. I ordered one of these off of eBay. It did not come with the right connectors, but you can search through. I was in a hurry and I just ordered one of the first ones I found. Make sure you find the right connectors. I actually ended up going to Napa and getting one of these, the pigtails, and I switched them over to fit the bulbs. So make sure you order the right connectors, and but I'll have all this linked in the description for you guys to order. Make it super easy, and you guys can do this project yourself. So let's go ahead and get to it. Shouldn't be that long of a process to convert this. We got the fog light insert here. It's a pretty simple thing. There's just 4 clips. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the tops and bottom, and there's 2 on the side. So all you need to do is get behind here. I had to drop the lower cover to get behind the grill. So all you need to do is push these tabs and push it out and rock it forward, and after you rock it forward, you'll push the back 2 tabs and it'll pop right out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. So we got the old one popped out. I'm gonna take a rag and clean this up a little bit. Here we have the housing. This is the left one. You are gonna need 2 nuts and bolts. You can get trim pieces, the little the U nuts or whatever they're called that go on the trim pieces right here on the body, and you screw into it. But I just have a set of nuts and bolts. They are locking. So they'll stay on there and not come loose going down the road. So we're gonna take the housing, and the housing is actually gonna come from behind and be behind both of these mounts, but just like that. And I'll go ahead and put the nuts and bolts on to secure the housing. We'll take our new insert right here. These little tabs go into the bumper first, and it just pops in just like that. Now you're done, all you gotta do is run your wiring, and we'll go ahead and move on to that. And before we put that bottom panel back up, we'll make sure all our wiring is all snugged up so it's not gonna be dragging down the road. Alrighty, so starting off with the wiring, you can see I just have it tied up down here with zip ties. I have it running from the driver's side over to the passenger side, and then we ran it straight up, right, and popped out through the top up here. we came out right here with the fuse box. So in order to wire this up, you're going to need 2 sources of positive and 2 sources of ground. You're going to need the main power to power the lights, and then you also need the power to power the relay switch to turn them on and off. So outside into the engine bay, I've sourced my positive from this positive terminal right here from the fuse box, and just a ground off of this mount for this relay. So that's going to be the 2 spots I chose to mount my positive and negative. And then I ran, there is off of the relay, you have power going in and you have power going down to the lights, and then you have power going to the switch, which would be this white one. That's going to be your 12 volt to turn the relay on. So this is heading into the car, and I ran it through the fender. And you can see where I ran the white wire into the little grommet where all the door wires are going in. I put it on the bottom side, so if there was a situation where water were to trickle down that wire, it wouldn't be going into the car. Hopefully it would fall off before going back up into the car. So I would recommend, if you choose to go in through this spot, make sure you locate through the bottom of the grommet, not the top. I did choose to have power to this all the time. You might be able to source another power source that is only when the ignition's turned on, but for my situation, this is how I went. And we went ahead and came off of those 2 sources of power, and then we followed around, and I had my switch just mounted up in my center console, and that's how I ran the wires. It was actually really easy. I used a coat hanger to kind of fish it through the fender. It really wasn't that hard. Sorry we didn't really get it on camera with all the different angles and stuff. It would have just kind of looked funny. So I went ahead and did it, and now I'm walking you through how the finished product is. So as you can see, we have our lower fog lights installed. It's just one more step to getting this car looking like to how it was in Australia. I'll post it, or I'll insert a few pictures for you guys to see at nighttime. I know it's day right now, but I'll get you guys some like nighttime shots. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out our YouTube channel. Hit the like button and comment what you would like to see next on these Caprices.